Good evening. Welcome to another segment of the Tech Savvy Talk.
where we talk about technology, marketing, and innovation. Good evening to our tech savvy viewers. It's nice to see you again, partner.
Yes, it's nice to see you again, partner Kat. We've been doing our Tech Savvy Talks for the past weeks where we discuss first about the culture and innovativeness for high-tech companies and how it can be applied in the government agencies. Also, we talk about marketing research. And tonight, we'll continue our segment with the discussion of marketing communication tools for high-tech markets. These are primarily used for advertising and promotion strategies.
And for our segment for tonight, we will be having our four tech savvy partners to join us in helping to discuss this topic. And to our viewers, please listen and watch attentively to our segment because at the end of our presentation, we will be giving away three big cash prizes. So better listen attentively. And to start, I will turn you over to Sir Marlon for the first part of the segment. Please take it away, Sir Marlon.
Our topic is about advertising and promotion mix. This is the advertising and promotion pyramid. As we can see on the pyramid, mas lower ang cost ng advertising, the broader the target audience. So we will cite examples of this and how internet affects advertising. So at the bottom part, we see is media advertising. Before before this is done on mass medias like TVs, radios, billboards, and newspapers. For example, before when you go to when you travel north, maliban sa mga fields sa palayan mo, makikita mo is the billboards and ads. When you're stuck on EDSA, all you can look at is the billboards other than the buildings. So now on the internet, when you go to FB or YouTube, when you play some random videos, lagi siyang may sisingit dyan na ads for commercial purposes. And sometimes, just to gain some publicity, even if wala nang sense yung commercial niya or somewhat hindi siya connected dun sa mismong ng product na sinesell ng company, they still air it. For example, um, s- sa beverages, sa alcohol, syempre, sikat dati dyan is yung calendar. So, laging on the calendar, merong model na naka-swimsuit, pero wala siyang dalang alak. So, sometimes nakalagay lang doon yung logo ng alak. One of the weirdest TV commercials that I've seen is from the RC. I hope nakita niyo na rin to. So, ito siya. So, walang, I mean, commercial, yung commercial is wala siyang ka-connect-connect dun sa mismong RC Cola. So, basta weird lang, weird lang yung commercial. Pero sobrang nag-gain ng popularity to especially on mass medias, lagi siyang nafi-feature kasi nga sobrang kakaiba yung way of doing the ads. So, let's move on to what we call the public relations or publicity. Um, this is more of the company hosting or sponsoring events, webinars, tech updates, and so on to increase their publicity. So we can see this today with streamers, vloggers, influencers. Ginagawa nila is they sponsor yung mga famous na streamers dyan. For example, is the Goseng Fiaos, Ashley and Alodia. So, firstly, before, nag-start sila as cosplayers, pero syempre, sobrang nag-gain sila ng fame. So, what companies do now is they sponsor things for their reviews. They give them products to feature in their channel, syempre. Syempre, marami silang viewers, so na-engganyo minsan yung mga tao na bumili rin ng product. So, yan. Would you believe na etong item na to is for worth 1.3 million po? Um, so sometimes the companies lend these products to them for them to review. So at another example here is from Bitoy. So from Michael V. So, siguro sa mga kaklase ko na gamers, alam na alam nila yung struggle on buying PS5. So, before sobrang hirap po talagang kumuha ng PS5. But what Sony did is they give they gave Michael V um what do you call this? Um okay. So, what Sony did is they gave Michael V a PS5 press kit. So, they gave this even before the official release of the PS5. This is um to further the hype of the PS5, so-called hype. Mas marami yung naingganyang bumili ng product ng PS5. So far up until now, I know medyo mahirap pa rin kumuha ng PS5. So, direct mail. Direct mail is somewhat similar to publicity but has a more specified targets. So, an example is us as a government. So, most of the time yung existing and previous suppliers namin, they send us updates, they send emails, sometimes trainings, webinars or tech updates to let us know na they have this kind of technologies and maybe we are willing to purchase from them. That's all. So now let me pass the mic to Miss Kat to discuss about trade shows, seminars, and training. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Marlon, and good evening once again, Tech Savvy Talkies. This is Kat, and we shall continue with the topic on marketing communication tools for high-tech markets, our way of making our products reach our customers' hands. And and from where Sir Marlon have started discussing on the parts of the advertising and promotion pyramid, the media advertising, the public relations publicity, the direct mail. The rest of the parts of the pyramid shall be discussed in this segment. But before we move on, let us have a quick review of what is this advertising and promotion pyramid. So basically, it's the promotional pyramid is a framework that helps us understand how to approach our buyers from the broadest advertising campaign to personalized outreach, starting with the wide base that reaches the greatest possible number of customers, and on top or on peak with one-on-one relationship with buyers. And having said this, we need to see the two dimensions of advertising and promotion for us to consider. First is the cost efficiency. So the primary disadvantage of advertising is cost. So when deciding how much to spend on advertising, considered our cost, cash flow, as well as our goals. Because spending too much on advertising is risky, well, spending too little on it can also cause problems, diba? And sometimes we need to see advertising as an investment in our business to build awareness over the longer term. Okay, another dimension is the degree of coverage of the target audience. It involves finding out as much as we can about our customers and take note also about our competitors. Why competitors? Let's say, for example, you may find that your target market reads a particular magazine wherein your competitors advertise in every issue. If so, it might be a good strategy for us to advertise also in this publication as well. So you may find out that your customers are in need of a particular service which you could easily establish and offer as a competitive advantage. So having this consideration, it would be easier for us to choose which better marketing tool shall be used to promote our products and services. Now let's move on with the rest of the advertising and promotion pyramid, the trade shows, seminars and trainings, the catalog literatures and manuals, telemarketing, and the personal selling. Let's start with the trade shows, seminars and training. I think we are all familiar, one way or another, have participated and attended some trade shows, seminars, and training relative to our industry or even to our affiliated organization or institution. So when we talk about trade show, we are focusing at an event. So it is an event held to bring together members of a particular industry to display, demonstrate, and discuss their latest products and services. For major trade shows, this usually takes place in convention centers in larger cities and usually lasts for several days. While for local trade shows, it may be held at a local arena or hotels, and allow businesses in the area to connect with prospects. Since the purpose is to bring together members of the trade or industry, it only permit industry members to attend. One good example is the Book Expo America, which is held annually, which is a one show that allows publishing industry pros and experts in the show only. Also, another event or trade show that is very popular and considered as the most influential tech event in the world and global stage for innovation, the Consumer Electronics Show, tries to limit attendees to professionals in the electronics and technology fields. But in 2018, CES turned 50, and it opens and broaden its doors not only to the electronic sector, but it includes other industries that features innovations using technology. For instance, sports, automobiles, and even houseware companies now have participating booths and larger areas or exhibit areas in the session. So this is a great place to see the largest selection of hands-on exhibits featuring emerging innovations. So for high-tech companies and technology products, these technology trade shows have always been a good opportunity for IT specialists where they could show their inventions and see something new developed by other people as well. So what are the benefits of participating in these trade shows? There are provisions for the exhibitors. So one is they provide exhibit space or booth space wherein the participating company can promote their products and services. Then they also provide workshops or presentations. Another agenda of these trade shows includes yung mga workshops or presentations conducted by experts, invited by the organizers. Also, opportunities to interact with the media, which includes from print, TV, radio, and even yung social media. That's why organizers now are also inviting yung mga social media influencers like bloggers and TikTokers in the major events like these. And of course, it provides also evening networking events. So aside from the basic conference and exhibition the whole day, they provide evening events planned for their attendees to relax, sit back, and mingle with other vendors or other participants for more opportunities on or capitalizing on making those meaningful connections. And also, they provide private exhibits and award presentation. Okay, but during the onslaught of the pandemic, even these trade shows, seminars, and trainings were put on hold. But due to the fact that technology can be integrated in any event or in any projects or programs. Nauso na ngayon yung mga tinatawag natin na online trade shows and webinars or web-based seminars that allows users to participate from their own locations. Kaya ngayon meron tayong mga tinatawag na virtual platforms wherein exhibitors, participating companies, and even attendees can just enter the virtual platform wherein yung mga products and companies will be showcased and they have their own booths. And yun na yung uso ngayon, innovation at its finest. Okay? Next, let's move on with the next promotional tool, the catalogs, literatures, and manuals. So what are product catalogs? It is a type of marketing collateral that lists essential product details that help buyers make a purchase this decision. And these details may include product features, description, dimensions, price, weight, availability, color, customer reviews, and more. And the best example of a product catalog is the Amazon. The Amazon Marketplace, where you can get a host of information on a single click. If you want to buy a book, for example, the Amazon will list all the information that you need, from the book title, the author name, the publisher's name, even the number of pages, a brief snapshot of the book, the price, dimensions, the reviews, and so on and so forth. Even discounts, offers and discounts. So this is very helpful for those who are looking for information of a certain product. So these documents, these product catalogs are mainly common both on business to business and business to consumer domains. So for high-tech companies, the product catalog is what we call as the white paper. So it's an authoritative guide or report that explains the benefits of particular technology. When we say authoritative, it means exhibiting the authority over a chosen niche. And mostly they are long-form content intended to educate the target audience and delve deeper into industry trends, issues, and policies, and explains its causes, implications, and benefits. So companies, public institutions, governments, universities, and individuals publish white papers to address an industry problems and to propose their solutions. And according to the B2B or the business to business content marketing 2018 benchmark batches and trends reports, white papers are one of the top four most effective types of marketing collateral preferred by 71% of companies. And historically, white papers were legislative documents that explain policies, actions, and methodologies, and often published to invite public comment. But today, white papers are divided into following categories. One is the policy white papers, which supports a political solution to societal challenges. Next is the technical white paper, which describes the theory behind a specific new technology. Another is the business marketing white paper, which explains benefits of a methodology, product, or technology. And the last is the hybrid white paper, which combines business or marketing and technical white papers and may be used as a sales tools. So white papers streamline decisions and troubleshooting by explaining a particular topic, niche, or industry. Now let's move on with the next marketing tool, the telemarketing. And we are also familiar with this one. Dahil tayo ay sa Philippines ay napaka laki ng industriya ng BPO, wherein telemarketing is also part of it. So telemarketing involves contacting potential customers over the phone to sell products or services. And businesses use telemarketing as a means of generating leads, making sales, and performing other marketing activities to connect and interact with their customers over phone calls. Formerly, it meant only calling prospects to sell their products or services. But nowadays, it has evolved with video conferencing calls between the salesperson and a potential existing customer. So more interaction, and that interaction is more interactive session na tinatawag. Okay? And also, it is used as an independent tactic or in combination with other marketing strategies to help organizations achieve their sales target. However, nowadays, people are no longer interested in receiving these calls, and they also have the means to ignore and block them altogether. Just like in the US, in October 2003, the US Congress passed the legislation creating a national do not call list for those who don't want to be bothered by telemarketers' calls. And by 2007, about 145 million phone numbers had been registered on this list. So ayaw na talaga nila na magpatapa. Sometimes kasi these telemarketers are calling their customers on wee hours or on the time that they want to rest, or even on the time that they want to, that the customers are busy in their homes. So kaya na-promote po yan. But here in the Philippines, because we have two types of telemarketing, the outbound and inbound, I think the inbound is more particularly famous here in the Philippines. But let's differentiate. Outbound, when we say outbound, it's already mentioned, it involves the agent directly contacting the customer with an offer with the objective of closing a sale. While inbound calls naman po are made by customers or prospects. So it enables customers to contact the company when it best suits them, which could yield higher profitability in the long run. And also, contrary to outbound telemarketing, the inbound telemarketing can entail more customer relationship management tools and strategies. Kaya dito sa atin sa Philippines, mas famous ito. Kaya nga yung, for example, you need to call the company that you are, the company that owns the product that you are using, and you want to ask for some questions or inquiry or even complain, ang ginagamit natin na calls will be the inbound calls or telemarketing inbound calls, wherein call center agents or customer service officers or agents will be the one picking up the calls for you. Kaya it entails a lot of customer relationship. Okay, and the last one is the personal selling. So what is personal selling? It is known as the face-to-face selling, in which one person who is the salesman tries to convince the customers in buying the product. It usually type of communication is carried out by the sales representative, who is the personal connection between the buyer and the company. It provides a detailed explanation or demonstration of the product, just like if you can remember the Electrolux man who knocks on the door, ring on the bell, and tap on our windows too. We miss them, but they are the one doing the personal selling talaga, di ba? Demonstrating the product to us. Kaya talaga nauso yun. Although ngayon parang wala na sila, nakakamiss, okay? And the personal selling also minimizes wasted effort, promotes sales, and boosts word of mouth marketing. And another advantage of personal selling is that salesperson is an excellent position to encourage the customer to act. And the most significant strength of personal selling is its flexibility, wherein salesperson can tailor their presentation to fit the needs, motives, and behavior of individual customers. And the final strength of personal selling is the multiple tasks that sales force can perform. For example, additional selling, a salesperson can collect payments, help the consumer in repair of products and services or return products, and collect product and marketing information. So a good example of companies who uses this type of selling is the EMC Corporation, the maker of computer storage devices, and as well as the Semi-Truland. Yun nga, dito, familiar tayo dyan doon sa sa Electrolux company. Okay, so the process of personal selling in a rundown. So first we have the prospecting and qualifying, which salesperson looks for sales prospects, and then approaching the customers. After identifying the prospect, the salesperson explains the reason for wanting an appointment and sets a specific date and time. And then presenting and demonstrating product. The presentation and demonstration can be a fully automated, completely structured, or somewhere in between. Then handling objections, because hindi naman lahat ng customer would say, okay, I'll buy it. So there are also objections or some customers that will ask questions or voice concerns. And then closing the sale, wherein after all the objections have been dealt with, it's time to close the sale. And sabi nga ng mga salesperson, this is the most awkward process kasi parang merong technique kung ano yung sasabihin mo, how you can close the sale. So for example, you can easily say, we'll have this equipment delivered to you. Ayan. Kesa yung, bibilin mo na po ito, no? Okay na. Ayan. Mas better yan. And then the last would be the following up on sales. So, hindi natatapos sa pag-close ng sale, but the salesperson job should entail also yung writing ng order properly and turning promptly. And then, yung pagpo-provide ng customer services. That's why they have follow-up calls para maging chance then to make another sale, or even so, may build goodwill for the salesperson company and may bring future business or satisfied customers. So these are the effective marketing process sales for personal selling and can be used. So those are the different parts of the advertising and promotional tools covered for this marketing or integrated marketing communication. Thank you, and let's move on with the next segment of our topic. Take it away, Sir Chris. Thank you.
In the older days, bago magkaroon ng online shopping like Shopee, Lazada, Zalora, at marami pang iba, ang mga stores, they didn't know what you are looking at. Hindi nila alam kung paano kanila ito track, hindi nila alam kung ano yung mga shopping habits mo, at kung paano sila magpe-place ng advertisements doon sa mga gusto mo. Magandang gabi po. My name is Christopher Custodio for TM206, Friday class of Professor CP PACIA. I'm here to discuss about the Internet Advertising and Promotion for Chapter 11, Marketing Communication Tools for High-Tech Markets. Traditional advertisements were contextual. They were put in specific places where advertisers expected people to be. Kagaya ng commercials during popular TV shows na mga pinapanood nyo sa TV. Yung mga billboards along traffic-filled highway kagaya ng EDSA. Sa mga popular magazines and newspapers, nandun din sila. Ano nga ba ang online advertising and promotion? advertising generally refers to controlled paid messages in the media, while promotion includes paid and pre-marketing activities such as sales or sponsorships. Ano nga ba yung mga purpose ng online advertising and promotion? Ito ay nakakatulong para to inform, persuade, remind, and educate target consumers or customers about your products, services, or brands. There are many advertising objectives you can create before launching your campaign, and it's important to understand who your customer are, what your objectives, and which channel you will be used. The aim is to increase awareness, create interest, generate sales, and create brand loyalty. This is one of the basic elements of the market mix, which includes the 4 P's: products, price, place, and promotion. There are 2 types of online advertising and promotion. One is display advertising, and the other one is search advertising. Display advertising, or what we call banner advertising, is a form of advertising that conveys a commercial messages visually using text, logos, animation, videos, photographs, or other graphics. Display advertisers frequently target users with particular traits to increase the ads effect. Here are the types of display advertising: banner ads, rich media, interstitial ads, video ads. Banner advertising refers to the use of rectangular graphic display that stretches across the top, bottom, or sides of the website or online media property. Banner ads are image-based rather than text-based and are popular form of online advertising. Here are the samples. Rich media is a digital advertising term for an ad that includes advanced features like video, audio, or other elements that encourage viewers to interact and engage with the content, while text ads sells with words and display ads sells with pictures. Rich media ads offers more ways to involve an audience with an ads. Here's the sample. Doon po sa ating mga cellphones, minsan may nakikita kayo ng mga maliliit na parang banner ads sa ilalim or sa ibabaw, o minsan naka full screen siya na minsan hindi siya pwedeng skip, minsan may timer, then you have to click it, or pag na-click mo siya, it will go to the website ng mismong advertiser. Like for example, yung mga games natin, pag siya mga free games, minsan nagkakaroon siya ng mga banner ads, yung mga rich media ads, na when you click it, it will be redirected to other games na ino-offer nila, or kung ano man yung mga services or products na ino-offer nila. Here's the interstitial ads. Are full screen ads that covers the interface of their host app. They're typically displayed at natural transition point in the flow of an app, such as between activities or during the pause between levels in the game. Kagaya na sinasabi ko kanina po, ito po yung mga sample niya. Minsan biglang nagpa-pop up siya, may mga ads na interesting yung mismong graphics niya, na parang they were offering you to click it kasi parang it's more an interactive siya. And then when you click it, nag-offer siya ng mga products and services. Kagaya po dun sa rich media. And video advertising is a promotional content that plays before, during, or after streaming content. We all know about YouTube. So, mostly, minsan, pagka nanood ka ng isang video sa YouTube, minsan nasa unahan ng yung mismong advertisement niya. Minsan naman nasa kalagitnaan ng mismong, or doon sa portion na kung kailan sasabihin na yung mismong winner ng mismong pinapanood mo, or doon sa mismong interesting part na biglang magpe-play yung ads na minsan kagadalasan sa atin ini-skip yun. So, eto po yung sample nito.
Ma, salamat sa iyong alaga. Sa bawat haplos ng proteksyon, sa bawat oras ng iyong atensyon, alagang inuuna kami bago ang sarili.
Uy, sale!
99 sa Lazada, get all the brands you want. Meron pang free shipping, free shipping.
Get all the brands you want up to 90% off. 99 Lazada Big Brand Sale.
Alagang buong tapang mong binibigay. Kaya para sa akin at sa buong bayan, ikaw ay panalo.
Display advertising, it is the most risky form of advertising as it is the most likely to end in a loss of profit. This strategy is most similar to offline advertising as you pay fixed costs to have your banner and displayed on a website for a predetermined amount of time. It is also the most ineffective form of online advertising. Next is search advertising. A paid search advertising, also known as sponsored ads, search marketing, search engine marketing, pay-per-click marketing, and cost per click marketing. It is a technique that displays ads in search engine results whenever someone searches for the services or products offered by the advertiser. In this way, the ad display perfectly matches each query. Ito po yung mga sample niya. Search advertising is very effective. It is based on the explicit need of the users rather than just on implicit information about what they might be after. This naturally increases the likelihood of click and conversation. To understand more about the online advertising and promotion, I'll be leaving you with a video of GoDaddy explaining about the online advertising.
One of the ways to market your products and services on the internet is paid online advertising. This video provides an overview of what paid online advertising is and how it can benefit your business. You may have heard the terms pay-per-click or PPC, sponsored ads, and cost per click. All of these refer to paid online advertising and mean essentially the same thing. Fee-based tools used to increase the visibility of your website on search engines and other high-traffic sites. When people use search engines like Google, Bing, and Yahoo, the first few links they see at the top of the results page are usually paid ads. In addition, any links in the right column of the search results page are typically paid ads as well. High-traffic websites like Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn also display paid ads. Companies that sell online advertising, such as those just mentioned, are referred to as publishers. There's no shortage of publishers, and there are a wide variety of paid advertising plans to choose from, ranging from the do-it-yourself kind, where you set up, track, and manage your ad campaigns, to fully managed plans where the publisher handles all aspects of your ad campaign for you. One major advantage of paid online ads is audience targeting. Targeting for specific demographics, locations, interests, and devices increases your chance of reaching the right prospects. You can even set up your ads to display at specific times of day on specific days of the week. Payment models for online advertising are constantly evolving and can be complex. One of the mainstays is the basic pay-per-click model, also called PPC. You pay a set amount each time someone clicks on your ad. The amount is either a flat rate agreed upon by you and the publisher, or an amount determined through a keyword bidding process. Paid advertising done right can generate a lot of traffic right away. But traffic doesn't spell success unless visitors become customers, and that depends on the quality of your website. The page people see first when they click your ad, the landing page, must be compelling with relevant, focused content, a prominent call to action, and clear navigation to the rest of your site. Paid online advertising takes an investment in money and time, but one that can generate big returns. If you're considering it, invest first in a little research to be sure you understand your options, the various payment models, and the pros and cons of this type of online marketing.
Hi again, dear colleagues. We will now continue our topic, marketing tools for high-tech markets. We found out that marketing technology is not that easy compared with the conventional market practices. You go to the place, what we call the market, the mid-level, or where the people meet, where they have to find the items, the products, or services. Contrary to the traditional market we know, marketing for high technology is quite different and consists of a number of considerations. Now, going back, how we will communicate these marketing practices so that our marketing for technology would be efficient. There are a number of methods we will roll out to you. So please stay tuned for this presentation. Now, the objectives of this part are assess various pricing models, compare various web technologies. Okay, this pyramid or this triangle was presented by one of my colleagues. This indicate what? The comparison between the cost per contact and audience coverage. Now, again, ito po yung comparison ng direct response marketing versus the two-way feedback. Or technically, sa mga communications engineer po dito or electronics communications engineer or ECE, technically alam naman natin na may mga means of communication na one-way or yung simplex kung tawagin po. Technically, the simplex, one-way communication. And on the other hand, we have the two-way feedback. For example, ito na po, sinabi na po niya, yung traditional TV, mapapanood mo yung advertisement until ma-convince ka na bumili kung ano man yung product or service na ino-offer nung nag-a-advertise. However, dito naman po sa two-way feedback, sa present day natin, before ka palang bumili, matatanong mo na. Matatanong mo na agad, mare-review mo na agad yung product. Titingin ka doon sa mga comment, evaluation, feedback, whether positive or negative feedback. Magkaka-idea ka na kung anong bibilin mo. So, yan po yung two-way feedback. So, simple approach lang naman po siya. And may keyword po dito na nakalagay na what? The intelligence po. Intelligence. Now, di ba sa social media po natin like Facebook or presently known as Meta na po ngayon, mag-i-inquire ka sa isang company about their products and services. Meron silang auto-reply, di ba? At doon sa auto-reply, merong auto-choices. Anong gusto mong orderin or kung trip schedule siya, anong biyahe ang gusto mong puntahan, may auto-reply siya. Doon na po pumapasok yung intelligence and a two-way feedback. Contrary before, dati, it's either pumunta ka pa doon sa istasyon ng bus o dun sa kanilang store para mag-inquire. Yan po yung brief overview nito pong topic na to. Okay. Ito po yung pricing scheme. Ano naman po itong mga pricing scheme na to? If you want to advertise at gusto mong maging aware ang mga tao sa brand mo, yung brand awareness, you may use or magbabayad ka po doon sa advertiser ng cost per thousand. Teka muna, cost per thousand pero CPM. CPM, di ba dapat CPT? So tingnan natin. The M derived from the Roman numeral. M means 1,000 or actually milli yata yun, milli in Latin. Brand awareness, you may use the CPM scheme. Of course, at the end of this presentation, we will find out na yung iba't ibang pricing scheme po may advantages as well as disadvantages. Another pricing scheme is the cost per click. Opo. So, this is focused on the response rate. Ngayon po, again, dalawang side of the coin po ang titingnan natin dito sa presentation na to. You as the advertiser and you as a advertiser. Tapos, you as yung nagbebenta. Opo. Kaya timbangin po natin, let's weigh the pros and cons po nitong marketing or pricing schemes na to. Okay, yung click, ganito po yan. Kasi po, meron kayong gustong i-advertise sa products and services. You use some social media. Paano ka nakakasiguro na yung pinos ay nakikita nung target market mo? Meron po metrics doon. At doon kayo magbabayad doon sa advertiser. So sana po na-gets po natin. Definitely magbabayad kayo doon sa advertiser. Kaya lang meron kayong metrics paano kayo babayaran. So una po yung cost per thousand, next is the cost per click. Kasi wala tayong assurance kahit tayo na lang, di ba? Mag-post tayo ng whatsoever. Advertisement, kahit simpleng post, quote or picture sa ating FB account or FB page. Anong assurance natin na nakita yun ng ibang tao? So meron pong metrics po para doon. Then, the cost per action. Ito po yung cost per action. Talaga bang nabenta yung product mo through advertisement? Yun nga lang po, medyo expensive. Pero dito po sa CPA, sure ka na kung ano man yung in-advertise mo sa isang marketing platform na benta, bayad ka po doon sa kung sino man yung nagmamay-ari ng advertisement platform na yon. Now, dito po, anong fraud? Anong fraud ang pwedeng mangyari dito sa cost per click? Okay. So, based po dun sa ating reference book, dalawa po yung possible na pwedeng maging fraud. Una, para makarami, magkiklik na magkiklik using dummy account. Pangalawa, magkiklik na magkiklik para makarami pa rin ang dummy account. So, ano pinagkaiba ng dalawa? Yung isa po, i-click para makarami ng dummy account so that yung competitor magbayad ng malaki. Hanggang sa yung budget ng competitor is ma-exhaust. Yung isa naman po, mag-click na mag-click using dummy account para naman sa part ng advertiser naman po yun, sa part ng advertiser, para tumaas yung metrics sila, para mabayaran sila nung nagpapa-advertise. Okay, so, yan, pinipili kong maging taglish yung presentation natin para mag-gets po natin yung paano nag-work itong pricing scheme na to. To summarize, ito naman po yung evolution of technology, the Web 2.0 and Web 3.0. Sa other references po, meron pong Web 1.0 Kaya lang po, ito na lang po ang natin. We have, for the interest of time, dalawa na lang po yung pagkumparahin natin. So, keyword. So, keyword po, the social web and the semantic web. Now, Ano yung semantic na yon? If we look, semantic means, ano po, ang kakambal niya ay yung AI. Bakit? Kasi po, yung semantic, pagka tinignan ninyo yung definition niya, it has something to do with the language and logic. So, tama po, artificial intelligence. However, yung Web 3.0, wala pa siya sa full blast. Kaya, currently, nandito pa tayo sa Web 2.0. However, again, kung hindi pa nag-pandemic, hindi pa fully ma-utilize yung Web 2.0 despite of its existence. Not to name a few. 'Di ba? Yung mga online platform po. The Lazada, the Shopee, we have the Amazon, and yung sa social media naman po, yung FB na later naging Meta. Kasi meron pong magbabayad kayo dun sa Facebook so that yung page niyo magkaroon ng maraming reach. May ganung scheme po. Yung na-discuss doon sa tatlong pricing scheme. Again, currently nasa Web 2.0 po tayo, and yung Web 3.0, based from various researches, wala pa siya sa full blast. Examples of Web 2.0 as we have discussed, nangunguna si Facebook at si LinkedIn. Now, you may explore. Pag po ba tinype ninyo yung name ninyo, ano yung unang lumalabas sa Google search? Facebook or LinkedIn? So, paki-explore na lang po. Sa case ko po kasi, pagka yung sa name ko po kasi, LinkedIn yung unang lumalabas eh. So, meron po silang metrics para doon. Now, yung viral marketing, of course, kahit wala pa yung technology na yan, yung simple viral sa palengke, di ba? Maganda yung product ni ganito. Yung kabila naman ay pangit ang product niyan, bilasa yung paninda niyan. Word of the mouth, kumakala, di ba? Same thing with using the technology platform. Kapag po nagkaroon ng word of the mouth, so ito po yun sa part ng consumer or communities. The content of the message will become virus, positive or negative ang feedback ng customer, it will spread exponentially sa market. Kaya po talagang papasok diyan yung yung cost of quality at saka cost of poor quality. Kahit sabihin na natin na hindi, lang naman yan, maliliit na mga products lang naman yan at nabentahan na kayo, bahala na kayo, hindi po eh. Nagiging word of the mouth po yan. Mas lalo po ngayon, talagang explicit ang mga tao pagdating sa mga feedback. Yan po ang mga topic na nakakaapekto sa ating pong marketing strategy. Again, this chapter covers the marketing communication po. Now, conclusion, as we have discussed, there are several pricing models. Each have appropriate uses and having own advantages and disadvantages. Of course, na-discuss naman natin kanina. Kung gusto mo nung talagang sure ka, kasi mahirap namang magbayad sa isang advertiser na walang assurance na yung product mo nabili. CPA, di ba? Cost per action. Yun nga lang, mahal din talaga ang bayad dun sa advertiser. Yung cost per 1,000, pwede. Cost per click, pwede rin. Kaya lang, subject sa drawback. Like, yung pong fraud nga po. Web technologies keep evolving. As we have discussed, the Web 2.0 is currently the one we are utilizing, while the Web 3.0 is still unclear based on the researches we discussed. Viral marketing still plays a vital role. Even some feedback from customer insights from the web are subjective. Yung po yung unfair naman. Kasi, minsan kasi, let's accept the fact na, let's say product, maayos kang seller, maayos yung online platform. Ang may problem yung pong yung rider, di ba? Nagkaroon ng dent, nagkaroon ng damage ang inyong mga in order. nasisira yung reputation ninyo as a seller, di ba? Although yung iba naman po, do sa platform, nagbibigay ng hindi magandang feedback. So, aware naman po kayo, kahit po online selling o kahit yung mga evaluation po sa mga services. But of course, our topic covers marketing communication in high technology. Kahit po sa ordinary market po, di ba? Hindi kayo na-satisfy or okay na may service, pero yun nga, yung pong inyong level of satisfaction iba sa ibang customer. Magkakaiba po tayo ng level of satisfaction. Kaya magbibigay po tayo ng mga comments, di ba? Kahit po sa mga webinar natin, sa mga kinakonduct nating webinar ngayon, kung po libre, kahit po marami pang areas for improvement, sige, 5 na yan kasi libre naman yung webinar, di ba? Subjective po siya. So for further reading, here are the references. And thank you very much.
And now to continue our discussion, I will now discuss what is mobile advertising, marketing in virtual reality environments, and dealing with disruptions. So what is mobile advertising? Mobile advertising is known as mobile marketing or m-commerce, which uses the mobile phone platform as an advertising tool. The mobile advertising spectrum ranges from short messages or SMS to interactive advertisement. So bakit mobile advertising? So according to these statistics, there are already 7.37 billion smartphone users in the world today, and 80.69% of the people have smartphones today. And based on this latest statistics, in 2025, it is expected to have 7.33 billion smartphones and 7.49 billion mobile phones in the world. So mobile advertising is one of the best tool in communicating marketing tool. So ito naman is how screen time is spent ranked by average minutes per day. So mga millennials 69 minutes, Facebook, Instagram, texting, phone, internet, podcast, Snapchat, music, Twitter, YouTube. While boomers, around 60 minutes, Instagram. So, makikita nyo, malaki yung screen time na napo-consume using mobile phone. Mobile advertising also delivers ad content specifically designed for devices like smartphones, and comes in a variety of formats including mobile web, in-app advertising, and more. As technology evolves, new strategies for reaching customers on mobile are constantly being developed. So ito yung sample ng SMS mobile marketing message nila. So Domino's Pizza. Ito namin is Messenger. So napapansin niyo sa Messenger natin, meron na rin sumisingit na mga sponsored products. So minsan ano siya, based on your searches sa marketplace, nagkakaroon ng recommendations. And then sa, ayan, mga ganyan, Facebook. Sa newsfeed natin, may mga lumilabas na sponsored apps. Yeah. So sa Viber, nag-introduce na rin sila ng Viber for Business. So platform kung saan pwede silang push ng mga notifications sa Viber. So papansin niyo pag end ng call, magkakaroon siya ng ads after the call. So meron din yung explore button. So mag-explore ng mga products, mga brands and content. Then sa calls din, sa pag binuksan niyo yung inyong call tab sa Viber, meron din kayong makikitang mga ads na nagpo-push. So yun yung mga advertising solutions na ginagamit ngayon na patok. And then next naman is marketing reality in virtual environment. Pero before pala, kung mag-proceed, meron din kasing mga mobile application na gumagamit ng GPS. So geotagging. So companies after offer advertising solutions na target ng mga customers based on location. So using GPS technology, demographics, and yung tatawag nila location-based marketing since mas effective siya. So sa marketing naman in virtual reality environments, so lahat naman tayo is familiar sa virtual reality, and ngayon meron na ngang augmented reality. So virtual reality marketing involves brands promoting themselves and other products using virtual and augmented reality technology. The technology creates fake but realistic environment. So meron tayong papanoorin ngayon na video. So madalas kong naririnig yung IKEA sa ating mga previous presentations, mga group reports. So merong app si IKEA, yung IKEA Place, which allows you to scroll through your catalog of more than 2,000 products, hold up your phone, and then use the camera to place digital furnitures around your home. So let's watch.
Hey, IKEA would like everyone to know about Place, our new augmented reality app. Built on Apple's new AR kit, you can easily place true to scale 3D models of IKEA furniture in your place. Scan, browse, select, move, and place. So that could mean less of this. And less of this. And probably more of this. We want to make it easier for people everywhere to imagine a better place. Share this place and this place. Try place in your place.
Yes!
Furniture na gusto mong ilagay sa iyong household. So, ang technology yung ginamit dito is augmented reality. So, meron pang isa yung Sephora. So, Sephora is an app then which allows customer to see how they'd look with certain makeup products. So, mga makeup products, so before mag-purchase si customer, pwede nilang itry anong itsura ng mga makeup na bibilhin nila using VR din siya, virtual reality. And filters, mostly mga filters. And then, year 2003, merong nilaunch na virtual 3D environment. Tinatawag siyang Second Life. So, ano nga ba si Second Life? So, 2003 pa lang, meron ng nabuong Second Life na platform, 3D virtual world in which all content is created by residents or the users. So yung Second Life, meron siyang membership na basic, pwedeng free. Then sa free, pwede ka mag-create ng avatar, mag-explore, mag-create ng content, makipag-chat or makipag-call. So merong premium membership, babayad ka. Naka-premium membership, pwede kang mag-own ng land or mga virtual land, pero ang equivalent ng server storage space. So magkakaroon ka ng permanent home dun sa Second Life na map. Then content hub created, set up a store, rent out homes or storefronts. So yung content, ikaw mismo magki-create and then you can buy and sell using yung kanilang Linden dollars or Lindex. So yung Second Life uses its own currency called Linden. Linden exchange rate is about 200 lindens to $1. So may payment siya kung gusto mong mag-create ng content and then mag-buy and sell doon sa platform na Second Life. So ito yung mga features niya. You own your personality and identification. So, ayan, nagko-customize mo yung avatar mo, mga damit, mga itsura. So, imagine no, 2003, ito na pala yung pinagkuhaan nila Apple, yung emoji, memoji, yung mga Sims, Animal Crossing. So, parang ito yung parang mga naging reference nila dun sa mga current na uh, virtual or simulation platforms ngayon. So you can also communicate with different people all the time and all over the world. So meron siyang mga virtual nightclubs, mga party, fashion shows, art openings, and playing games with your friends. So parang ano siya, social network app na rin siya pero virtual. So ito na, last month nilaunch na ni Mark Zuckerberg yung tinatawag na Meta. So nagpalit na ng name sa Facebook. So meron din silang tinatawag na Metaverse. So ano nga ba yung Metaverse? So it's a combination of multiple elements of technology, including virtual reality, augmented reality, and video where users live within a digital universe. So marami nagsasabi yung Second Life, yun daw yung naging inspiration or basis ni Mark Zuckerberg para i-develop or i-push yung metaverse. So, panoorin natin. Ano nga ba yung metaverse ni Mark Zuckerberg?
Today, we're going to talk about the metaverse. I want to share what we imagine is possible.
Yeah.
The experiences you'll have, the creative economy we'll all build, and the technology that needs to be invented, as well as how we're going to all do this together.
You're here!
The next platform and medium will be even more immersive.
Like a shop.
Some call it skill.
Keep talking.
An embodied internet where you're in the experience, not just looking at it. And we call this the metaverse. The metaverse. The metaverse. Everything we do online today, connecting socially, entertainment, games, work, is going to be more natural and vivid.
Whoa, all right, that's a little too realistic.
Now this is more my style. We believe the metaverse will be the successor to the mobile internet. And you're going to be able to do almost anything you can imagine. All right, perfect.
Boy.
Oh, hey, Mark. Hey, what's going on?
Hi, Mark. What's up, Mark?
This place is amazing.
The feeling of presence. This is the defining quality of the metaverse. You're going to really feel like you're there with other people. You'll see their facial expressions, you'll see their body language, maybe figure out if they're actually holding a winning hand. All the subtle ways that we communicate that today's technology can't quite deliver.
I knew you were bluffing.
Avatars will be as common as profile pictures today, but instead of a static image, they're going to be living 3D representations of you. Beyond avatars, there is your home space. Your home is your personal space from which you can teleport to anywhere you want.
Koi fish that fly? That's new.
This is wild.
The metaverse isn't something we're building so much as it's something we're building for.
Across the industry, we need to bring that same imagination and commitment to building for interoperability, openness, safety, and privacy as we do for all the other product aspects of the metaverse. These have to be fundamental building blocks, just like the other software and experiences that we've been talking about. Our hope, though, is that if we all work at it, then within the next decade, the metaverse will reach 1 billion people, host hundreds of billions of dollars of digital commerce, and support jobs for millions of creators and developers. We are fully committed to this. It is the next chapter of our work, and we believe for the internet overall. Beyond the constraints of screens, beyond the limits of distance and physics, beyond any one company, and that will be made by all of us. And I'm just incredibly energized to be on this journey with all of you. That was fun.
Good job, Mark.
So ayun, ang dami. Ang daming mangyayari. Ang daming magagawa sa metaverse. So nakaka-excite, no? Kung makikita niyo yung mga magagawa sa, hindi lang siya basta social network. So parang siya na yung next generation social network. So pwede, yung mga nakita niyo sa video, pwede kayong mag virtual remote work, virtual concert, virtual exercise, lahat na nilagay na sa metaverse. So, humabol din si Microsoft. Meron ding metaverse sa Microsoft. So, ulitin ko ulit, metaverse is a digital space represented by digital representations of people, places, and things. In other words, it's a digital world with real people represented by digital objects. So, imagine the possibilities and yung potential ng nitong mga virtual environments na to sa marketing. So dito na rin tayo possible dito na rin tayo mag siguro hindi natin alam, baka yung Lazada, Shopee mag-shoot na rin sa metaverse. So virtually ka na mag-shopping. So hindi lang siya static yung sinabi ni Mark Zuckerberg. So para siyang super interactive siya. So tingnan naman natin yung metaverse ni Microsoft.
Metaverse. You've probably started to hear this word being thrown around lately. If you're lost, you're in the right place. Here, we'll try to answer some big questions from Microsoft's point of view. What is a metaverse? Does it already exist? And are you already in it? Let's dig in. Simply put, a metaverse is a digital space inhabited by digital representations of people, places, and things. Think of it like a new version, or maybe a new vision of the internet. Many people talk about the internet as a place. Now we can actually go into that place to communicate, share, and work with others. It's an internet that you can actually interact with, like we do in the physical world. And it's not just a vision anymore. Right now, you can go to a concert and experience a show with other real people inside a video game. You can walk a factory floor from your own home. You can join a meeting remotely, but be in the room to collaborate with your coworkers. Those are metaverses, and the future is already here. Now, I can already hear some skepticism, but an avatar of me isn't me. My digital self is not my physical self. Well, that is technically true, but Microsoft is working to help you better represent your whole self in the digital space, while also ensuring that you can bring your humanity and your agency over that representation with you. If the past few years have taught us anything, it's that we need that flexibility. The world has never been more connected, but lately, we've often needed to distance ourselves physically. The closer we can reflect our physical selves in the digital realm, the more these barriers we can break down. Teammates can join meetings from anywhere. Real-time translation allows people from diverse cultures to collaborate in real time. This is what takes this from a cool idea to a critical one. The metaverse has the ability to stretch us beyond the barriers and limitations of the physical world.
So ayan, sabi ni Microsoft, yung kanilang metaverse is not just an internet. So it's an internet that you can interact. So hindi ka na lang nagbo-browse. So ayun nga, with these new technologies, new platforms that are continuously being developed, nagkakaroon ng disruption sa ating the marketing industry. So, what do you mean by disruptions sa marketing? So yun nga, dahil ang technology is napaka-dynamic. So yung mga marketing tools na ginagamit before ay nadidisrupt na ng mga bagong trend ng pag-sell. For example, nung pandemic, nauso yung online selling, live selling. So even yung mga big brands, big companies, naki-join sila dun sa pakikipag-live selling, even yung mga malls. So disruptive marketing means turning all the marketing rules upside down, shaking things up, and changing the perception, not just your company, but the industry as a whole. So usually, ang cause ng disruption are the new media technologies. Sino yung significantly nagdi-disrupt ng traditional media. So yung new media, basically, it's a catch-all term used for various kinds of electronic communications that are conceivable due to innovation in computer technology. So, yan, nakita naman natin kung paano mag-evolve from traditional media, yung newspaper, billboards. Ngayon, ayan, may mobile app, website, yung metaverse. Ang dami. So, new media technology. So, meron isang example is yung sa DVR technology. So yung DVR technology sa ating television, ina-allow yung nanonood na i-pause or i-pass forward yung mga commercials. Kasi yung DVR technology, nagre-record siya sa hard drive. Nire-record niya sa hard drive yung binobroadcast ng ating television. So nung na-introduce yung DVR technology, na-disrupt yung yung mga advertising companies dahil nga nagkaroon ng capability or nagkaroon ng power yung mga manonood na i-pause or i-pass forward yung mga ads. So, ang naging solution nila and parang counter nila dun sa technology na yun is collaborate sila dun sa mga manufacturer ng TV kung paano may embed yung kanilang mga ads or yung mga script. Naglagay sila ng mga script and yung tinatawag ng interactive tags sa mga gilid ng television. So, yun yung naging solution. So, meron din si Google na inintroduce na solution on dealing with disruption, and para siyang platform na one-stop shop na ito. So, Think with Google, parang one-stop shop siya for understanding industry trends, consumer behavior, marketing insights, and helps marketing using Google Analytics. So, panoorin natin. Ano nga ba si Google Think?
Welcome to the Think with Google YouTube channel.
I think we're in an era where creativity, technology, and data will become the foothold of marketing culture. And I think we're in that golden age.
This channel is all about discovering fresh points of view on the future of marketing and advertising.
Really speaking to the needs of the consumer, particularly consumers of color, is the now thing and the next big thing.
This is the destination to meet thought leaders at Google and from around the industry.
Who are you?
It's a profound question.
My job is to make people everywhere feel seen, feel heard, and feel valued.
A good idea can truly come from anywhere.
My motto is don't talk about it, be about it.
With practical hands-on tips and how-tos from leading marketers to you.
It's not just enough for a brand to broadcast their story. You have to shape it with your consumers.
No matter what product you're working on, what brand you're working on, always remember that your primary objective is to connect with people.
Take a deep dive with us into questions like, how can data be used to empower more impactful campaigns?
We can use machine learning to challenge assumptions and to kind of show us new perspectives.
Automation and intelligence are the two things that are the most disruptive force on the horizon.
advertising can be more human when it is more data driven.
We talk to marketers about how consumer journeys can be improved upon.
The opportunity for marketers is not just meeting them there at the moment, but anticipating where that journey is going and what that need is.
Tap into a new generation of creative minds on Think with Google's YouTube channel.
I'm really excited for that next generation of talent that were basically born into a digital age to take some of these key leadership roles in marketing.
It's time for us to reclaim our own stories and convey that in advertising and television and media and technology.
To keep your finger on the pulse of marketing, click on the red button below to subscribe. And turn on the notification bell so you will never miss a new upload. Thanks!
So, yun yung isang solution ni Google on dealing with disruption and also helping marketing professionals cope with mga disruptive technologies. So, using data-driven information, ina-analyze yung mga data na yon para mag-make sense and mas maintindihan ng company ano ba talaga yung need ng mga customers. So, meron kasi mga company na nagpo-possess ng mga or meron silang mga data ng kanilang mga customers pero hindi nila alam kung paano i-capitalize or i-maximize yung data na yon para magkaroon pa ng na makaangat sa new level ng connecting with their customers. So, yun lang po and thank you.
Mga ka-tech-savvy marketers, imagining you publish your first website and you already earn from it within a few minutes. Sounds simple? Yes, it is. Promoting a website in order to advertise and promote a product or technology takes a strategy. But don't worry, understanding its basic requirements will lead your website to success, gaining value creation, and ending with a high revenue and profit. First, we need to understand that website has a crucial role and company must do more than simply placing its existing information online. But users want a meaningful online experience when using the website. Hence, as marketers, we want the website to be attractive, professional, and useful. In the end, we want our users to spend more time using the website, conduct a particular action, and lastly, gain cost efficiency. Next, there are 7 elements of an effective website design. We have the context, content, community, customization, communication, connection, and commerce, which we will discuss one by one. So first is the context, which is primarily the website's design and layout. It is the visual where it helps to present information, explain complex concepts, and tell stories. So for example, Amazon just released their new Kindle Free HD. So at the upper portion of the image, it shows 3 versions that are available with brief description and the price. At the upper portion, there are no images. So you have to carefully compare all the 3 descriptions to identify the differences. And still, there is no indication if version 3 is bigger or smaller than the other 2 with 8.9 inches. But in the bottom image, becomes instantly clear that the version 1 and 2 are bigger than the version 3. Also, the images instantly show an order with the smallest in the far right, suggesting that the one on the far left must be the most advanced version. Hence, visuals or the context makes life simpler for the visitors and creating an impactful positive experience for them. Next is the content, which is also an important part of a website. Content consists of all the digital materials, including information, products, and services, providing users with the information that they're looking for in a clear and easy way can help keep users on your site and increase conversions. You can also use content to provide a call to action to your audience. Examples are contact us, request a code, add to cart, leave a review, and download a PDF, or whatever it is you want your users to do with your website. So just a Little trivia based from research that you know that 38% of people stop engaging with the website if the content or the layout is unattractive. And we also have the community, where the users of a website interact with each other, build bonds, and share common interests or values. Example of this is eBay community, where it is made up of sellers, buyers, and employees coming together to share, connect, and learn. Here you'll find many features such as knowledge-based discussion boards, seller news, featuring announcements and eBay for business blog, and groups. So the next element of an effective website design is customization. This is where we modify the website design to suit different users. Example is the Yahoo email, which you can choose a theme that reflects your mood or simply opt for a color that matches your eyes. Change your message layout, enable the message preview pane, and select appropriate inbox spacing to customize your inbox and create the perfect email experience. And we also have the communication, which is the means by which the website permits interaction between itself and its users. It can be via live chat, via email, or via the telephone. So it can be two-way or can be one-way or two-way. And of course, two-way is far more far more effective and efficient to boost the interaction between users. And now we have the connection. It refers to how well the website is linked with the other useful websites. So example is Amazon and Google. According to search metric study, Google Ads gives Amazon a dominant presence in the search engine for specific product searches. Hence, they give both a symbiotic relationship in each other. Lastly, the last element of an effective website design is commerce. It refers to the website's capability to execute commercial transactions between buyers and sellers. It requires features such as shopping basket, invoicing, secure credit card processing, and order acknowledgement. So if we already have an effective website design, the next question now is how do we grow the visitors as quickly as possible? There are three conditions that should be met. The first one is the network effects, which is the adoption by the customer that increases the value of that product for other customers already using it. So a great example of this is e-tailers or the electronic retailing like Alibaba or Amazon, where they offered a wide range of products, allowing small producers to sell through their website for free. So the next one is scale economies, which the cost advantages reaped by economies when production becomes efficient. Example are internet companies and online retailers. Lastly, we have the customer retention rates or simply the customer lock-in. Now, how do we evaluate the website's effectiveness? Don't you know that it takes about 50 milliseconds or 0.05 seconds for users to form an opinion about your website that determines whether they like your site or not, whether they'll stay or leave? Also, 88% of online consumers are less likely to return to a site after a bad experience, and slow loading websites cost retailers $2.6 billions in lost sales each year. So again, how do we evaluate the effectiveness of a website? So we have here the web metrics, log file, and log file analysis. So a great example of this is the Google Analytics, a web analytics service offered by Google that lets you measure your advertising ROI as well as track your Flash, video, and social networking sites and applications. We also have here other meaningful metrics like views, clicks, comments, share, and reach. So that's it as a summary for the marketing tools in the high-tech In the high-tech market, there are a range of tools used in high-tech companies' advertising and promotion strategies. This includes a variety of traditional A&P tools in a cost-efficient manner. We also learned about the website's role in advertising and promotion and ways to design an effective website. However, we also learned how web analytics can be used to track and measure website effectiveness. Also, an integrated marketing is a must in order that makes use of a mix of offline and online advertising and promotional tools in a coordinated fashion. And that's it for tonight. We will leave you with a quote from Bill Gates. Content is a king. Good night and see you again next time. Ka-tech Savvy Marketers. Bye!